First, suspected a problem with medications with my mother because I used to visit her every week and bring her food. And we would always enjoy a chat over ice cream or her favorite donut and coffee. And I came in to visit her one day, and she was slumped over a little bit. And when I greeted her, she was a little bit more confused or distracted. The next week I came, she was again in her chair, slumped over. This time she was asleep. And when I gave her ice cream, it was ice cream, she was unable to hold a spoon. She looked at it as if she wasn't sure what she should do with it. And I thought something must have changed. Mother was always a very independent, take charge woman. So for her to be told all of how her day was going to be, I think was very difficult for her. And I think they put her on medication probably to address that. Because I don't think you need to go from being slightly anxious to asleep. And so I asked for an outside consult. The physician came in and he spoke to me, he spoke to my mom, we spoke to her together, and he then went away and investigated, from what I understand, what medication she was on and for what conditions she had been prescribed them. And he came back to me about a week later and said, I'd really like to deprescribe her. She's got a medication to calm her down and a medication to wake her up and then a medication to have her restless leg syndrome be better at night and then so she can sleep. And so there were about 10 pills a day that she was on. And by the time she was 95, I think she only took 3 a day. It was gradual at first, and I was told that was because some of the medication she was on needed time to be weaned off. You couldn't do it abruptly or you were going to cause more harm than good. And yet each time something seemed to be removed, a little more of her came back. She was restored to being her chatty, enjoy her food self rather rapidly. It was amazing to me. And yet she managed to still sleep, and she managed to wake up, and she could have a conversation with you. So deprescribing gave me my mom back.